Yup, we are here. We are live. I just went live with no warning for no reason, just because I can do that because I'm gangster like that. You dig? You feel me? But Kings versus Queens. We're gonna talk about it, man. Let's talk about it. You know, we get this joint out to social media. If y'all in here, make sure y'all like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. You know what I mean? Let me know if y'all can hear me, if y'all in here. Mic check 1, 2. What is this? Euro Butter Black was good. You can hear me? Let me know if y'all can hear me. Make sure my mic good. We gonna be. Let me see something real quick. Sound good? Okay. We here. Meanwhile, while I tweet out this link and post it on social media, I'm gonna show y'all a video I just did. Let me see. Give me a second. I'm gonna just let the video rock while I do all this. Give me 1 second. Can y'all see and hear it? Mailman was good. Oh, one more thing. Yo, hold up. All right, we here, man. Yo, it's funny because I just happened to look up at the chat and I see niggas spam this Adi Boom joint. Yo, Prince Nifsaya, you wildin'. But yo, pack him the fuck up. That dude's forever a rat. That dude forever a rat. You feel me? What Trump said, stand down and stand by. Yeah, that's what the court told his paperwork. Stand down and stand by. That's why he ain't got it yet. Get him out of here. Sly was good. Thomas Bell was good. Peter Lewis was good. Yeah, man, they did. Yeah, that's what happened. That's gonna be his next excuse. Yo, I went to the courts. They told me stand by. They told me stand down and stand by. That's why I ain't got my paperwork yet. Yo, I told you, I'ma smack him every time, man. Every single time. Like, it never fails. After he went on my Facebook and put on that show he tried to put on, oh yeah, he gonna get it. Fuck him. Like, he is packed up every single time. Every time something happened, like in the media or something, like I don't know if a lot of y'all have me on Facebook, but every time some like current event shit happen, I always like bring it back around to relate to him. Like, I just be wilding, you know what I mean? Like, and the post be going crazy too. The shit get like 100 likes and shit like that. Like, gotta get him out of here, man. Gotta get him out of here. Gotta remind people every time. Like, and I'm pretty sure, you know what the funny thing is? There's probably people who have both of us as a friend on Facebook. It's messed up when you see one of his posts and then you see one of my posts right under it just trashing him. Like, yeah, just to keep a friendly reminder, keep a friendly reminder. You feel what I'm saying? But I wanted to talk about this Kings versus Queen card, man. Shout out URL, shout out Queen of the Ring, shout out Debo. You feel what I'm saying? Like, card been in the works for years, something that should have been happened. Royalty kind of gave you a snippet of it. You know, Royalty wasn't 100% males versus females, but Kings versus Queens, 100% males versus females. This is what we needed in battle rap. You understand? And me, I'm not like the super wave the flag for female battle rap kind of person, but I do have select females that I rock with. Rusty was good. I do have select females that I rock with that I think can hold their own against dudes. You understand? Like E Hart, Hustle. 40, I feel like she could probably hold her own against certain dudes, but again, she's a pen female. You understand? Like, when it comes to battle rap, she's more of a pen person. I don't think her going to get somebody with like performance and energy and shit, I don't think she's going to be ready for that pressure. You understand? And that brings me to the first battle. Surf versus 40 Bars. Now, I actually watched their face-off. I did watch their face-off on Caffeine. It was really interesting. The funny thing was watching Surf talk that shit to her, like in terms of like talking that flirty battle rap type of shit that he was doing. The funny thing is, the way she was laughing, you can tell she gonna try to beat after the battle was over. She gonna try to take that little nigga to the back room and get her some. That's the type of smile that she was putting on when he was talking that shit. If you know females, if you was watching that, you know what that laugh means. That means, yes, it's in there. Salute the Surf. Get them panties, brother. You feel what I'm saying? But in terms of the battle, man, it's gonna be a dope battle. It's gonna be a dope battle because one thing I can say about 40 Bars is that she does do direct attack. So I'm pretty sure, like, it's gonna be interesting seeing a female have a take on Surf and the type of stuff that he's been through in his battle rap journey. You understand? Females can always approach things from a different angle because, as what anybody knows, females have a different perspective on things. You know, so when you're looking at all the stuff that Surf been through, whether it's getting locked up or shot or who knows, his being in gun titles with Tay-Rock, like there's so much stuff to touch on that I think a female can give like a brand new perspective on. So I would want to see that. You understand? With Surf said, you know, he not coming with like no stupid personals and no Popeye shit. He come in to show that he could rap better than her. So I want to see that. I want to see if he could really prove that. You feel me? Because Surf is an incredible rapper. Like, when it comes down to pen, he's a dope person. But can you remember your shit? Like, that's really the only problem. Like, and it's crazy because 40 has had this issue before in terms of, preparation and things of that nature. So this battle is a risk. This battle is a risk. For all we know, worst case, what worst case scenario is? That both y'all up there fucking up and choking and forgetting y'all rounds. That's worst case scenario, and it's a possibility because we've seen it from both of y'all numerous times. So, yeah, I would hope this battle could be a catastrophe, man. Surf talking all that, back-to-back main events. Yeah, you be back-to-back choking, too. We don't want to see that, bro. We don't want to see you back-to-back getting your ass whipped in the main event. That main event shit don't mean nothing. You feel me? Like, it's a big card. Surf got to redeem himself, man. Surf got to redeem himself. Because, like, if he lose this one, it's just like, what are you doing, man? You lost the Lux. Your next step was losing to a female. Now you got to go back to the PGs or something. Like, it's crazy. You feel me? Do you think DNA versus Vixen will give you that Tay-Rock versus C3 vibe? No. Hell no. Because the intensity is not there on that level. You feel me? I'm going to get to that, though. But in terms of calling this battle, the prediction I have for Sue Surf versus 40 bars, I'm going to say Sue Surf 2-1. I'm not ever giving Surf the credit in saying he's going to 3-0 somebody because he don't really ever do that. You understand what I'm saying? So it's hard to give him that. But I feel like I would hope he's going to do great. Yo, it be battles like this where I'm like, I want to say niggas is going to do great, but niggas is a liability. Niggas is an unknown factor. Niggas is a risk. Like, I feel bad. Like, I want to be on my straight bullshit with this card, this Kings versus Queens, and say, the dudes are going to straight smoke the females 7-0. Like, I want to be able to say that. Surf is a liability. Let's not get caught up in the star power and the dramatics and forget that this nigga has rounds where he messes up. You understand what I'm saying? So, I would hope that he comes in here and really does what he's supposed to. But it's like, if you don't, then she's going to walk away with dub. You understand what I'm saying? So, I'm going to say Surf 2-1. If she does her thing, I'm of course going to give her credit. Y'all know me. No matter what I say in my predictions, when I do my recap, I call my recaps down the middle fairly and unbiasedly. You understand what I'm saying? So if she do her thing, salute to her. But I got Surf 2-1 in this one. You feel what I'm saying? Let's get to the next one, man. DNA versus Vixen the Assassin. Now, here's the thing. Let me tell you like this. My wife, she's a huge fan of Vixen the Assassin. And my wife, she's not one of those people who is like too engraved into the battle rap scene to where she knows everybody, but she comes across clips of certain battlers a lot of times. And she came across clips of Vixen wilding, going crazy, and that all of a sudden out of nowhere became one of her favorite battle rappers. You understand what I'm saying? So it got me to the point where I started paying attention. I started watching her, and I'm like, shorty is fire. Like, she has substance. She talks street shit. Her hate makers be crazy. She is incredible. Hands down, one of the best female battlers there is. You feel what I'm saying? And with somebody like DNA, who, don't get it twisted, DNA is one of the best at what he does. People always try to hit him with the shit, talking about he's generic, which he kind of is. You understand? He has a lot of the basic 4-bar build-up, but the shit that he be saying be super fire. That's one thing. Like, it's one thing to have the basic skill set at something, but when you still are effective with what you're doing, you can be a basic whatever. If you're a 10 out of 10 in that basic category, then you're a 10 out of 10, and you can smoke somebody with that. You understand what I'm saying? So Vixen, I feel like she's gonna go in there. She can possibly win. You understand? I feel like with somebody with her intensity, the type of shit she talk, she's gonna bring a lot to the table with this battle. She, like, even if you feel like she's gonna lose, she's not gonna just lay down and die. You understand? Like, she's gonna put up a hell of a fight. So, this is a battle that me personally, I feel like can possibly go either way. You feel me? Of course, because I'm Kings, of course, I would want DNA to win, but there's a possibility that he might not. You understand what I'm saying? Just because she's such an incredible talent. So I want to see how this battle goes. I want to see how this joint goes. This gonna be a fire battle. DNA and Vixen gonna be a fire battle. In terms of what Broward show premiere, in terms of what you're saying, as far as Tay-Rock versus C3, Tay-Rock versus C3 was a dog walk, bro. That was a dog walk. Like, what Tay-Rock bring to the table in terms of energy, performance, aggression, and just the way he was just disrespecting her and talking down to her, I don't think DNA has that, because DNA is not that type of person. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I feel like to jump in your bag the way Rock was, you have to be a person who's naturally inept at disrespecting women. You understand? So when Tay-Rock was doing that at C3, that sounded like Tay-Rock must have had some problems at home, and he really wanted to, like, wild out on the female, but he probably didn't want to do it. He's like, yo, I got this battle coming up. Everything that I go through at home with this female, I'm about to take out on her. And that's exactly what he did to C3. But DNA don't come across as that type of person. I don't think he's just gonna stand there for 3 rounds calling her a bitch and all the other shit that Tay-Rock was doing to C3. I think DNA is gonna have a more strategic approach. You feel me? So I don't think it's gonna be the same way. And plus, C3, she's more so a writer. She was trying to bark back, but again, she was trying to. It didn't work. You understand what I'm saying? So her and Tay-Rock, I don't think I think DNA and Vixen is going to be a much closer battle. You understand what I'm saying? So I think it's going to be more evenly matched. I hope this isn't quantum physics versus surf. 40 had enough time to write her own shit. I got 2-1. Man, oh man. Sly, I'd like to get Miss Mercy opinion on something regarding intergender matchups. I've said this on various female shows. What I said is, there is an intergender matchup. The man is performing charity work. I disagree with that. And you know what? Me and my wife are actually gonna do a full-on Kings and Queens prediction joint when the full card drops. I'm just doing this just to, give my take on, things now. But we're gonna do a whole separate joint with us together, breaking down the card and everything. But in terms of the man performing charity work, what makes you say that? Give me a bit more detail. Couture versus Clips and E-Hart is the battles for me if they confirmed. Couture versus Clips? If that's going down, that's interesting. That's interesting if that's confirmed. DNA still God's here. And that right there proves my point. No Mercy. You only think Surf can lose because he chokes, not because 40 can beat him. The men are performing charity work. Okay. I see where you're going. But here's the thing. If you replace 40 with E-Hart, I would think E-Hart can beat Surf. There's certain females that I think can beat Surf. There's certain females that can beat certain niggas. You understand? It doesn't happen often. I think because the wrong females get thrown in these matchups. If you look at the females that do tend to have female versus male, you have females that are not always equipped to handle the energy that niggas come with. You understand? Like, did you see what happened when QB battled Arsenal? To me, it was a classic battle, but QB smoked them, in my opinion. You understand what I'm saying? So you did the thing about it, Sly saying that it's charity work, it changes depending on who you put in there. You got to start throwing more females who can talk that shit with niggas in it. You feel me? Throw in chicks like Cheddar, throw in E Hart, throw in Hustle. You can't throw in these chicks that lack aggression, that lack delivery, that lack performance. Those females are not gonna cut it. All the females that are like soft spoken and shit like that, they're not gonna work out in these situations. You understand? You gotta get the chicks that can, really go in there and be on some, almost like on some tough guy shit. You feel what I'm saying? So, when you get the QBs, that when you get the Shoonies, like that's when you start getting them females that can really hang with dudes on all levels. You feel me? Let me switch my camera battery real quick. Y'all know I ain't gonna leave the joint. Just give me 1 second. I'm still here. Don't worry. It's only the camera. It's only the battery that's gone. Y'all can still hear my voice because I'm still here. Hold on. My bad, y'all. See? Told you I'll be back. But yeah, when it comes to the females, that are soft spoken, those are the wrong females to be sending in there. You don't want to be sending 40 bars, Bonnie. I don't know if Jazz can do it just yet. How is Jazz not on this card? I don't know how I feel about Jazz being in there. You might have to throw her in there with like a chiller, maybe. Like somebody who's not gonna just outright just be like just violating, like, cause Jazz is, man, listen. And Jazz is dope. She's a great writer. She's very creative. But I don't think you can really throw Jazz in there with like a Tay-Rock or a Suge or somebody that's just gonna be like all energy on them. You feel what I'm saying? So, E-Hawk can definitely be a lot of males. Like when C3 got 30 by Rock, it didn't raise Rock stock. The men have nothing to gain but everything to lose. Yeah, because it's more so, you gotta remember that the males, ultimately, especially the URL guys, they have the bigger fan base. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like them battling the female is not going to raise their stock because the females just overall don't have a bigger fan base than the males do. These battles have to happen on bigger platforms and essentially become a moment in order for it to raise these guys' stock. And this the thing, the Tay-Rock versus C3 battle was kind of a moment. Like, it may not have raised his stock, but it's something that was able to keep him afloat. Like, everybody was talking about how he was wilding on her, talking crazy about her. Like, that's a classic Tay-Rock performance. You understand? Arguably one of his best battles. You know what I mean? So, I'm not mad at that battle at all. I think KCJ is soft spoken, but so is Swamp. The difference with Swamp is gonna be talking that street shit to her, like, and he's gonna be talking it in a way where it's like, yeah, I'm kind of flirting with you, but it's like, bitch, you better do what I say. Like, that's how Southern niggas are. You feel what I'm saying? So that's why that's gonna be interesting because where's KCJ from? Is she from Texas? KCJ from Texas, I believe, right? Two Southerners, an intergender Southern battle, like. That's gonna have its own element to it because while we're used to these intergender battles being all people from like the tri-state and East Coast based type shit, you get a whole different region. Like Swamp and KCJ are two people from the South, so that's a whole nother perspective that you get because niggas in the South and the way they treat women is way different than how us here in New York and shit like that, how we treat women. You know what I mean? So when you get a battle like that, it's interesting to see how Swamp is gonna carry that one. Now that particular battle, Swamp Curse versus KCJ. Mm, that's a tough one. I'm gonna go with Swamp 2-1. I'm gonna go with Swamp 2-1 because here's the thing: Swamp is still somebody who he still has to get experience. KCJ, her haymakers be crazy. Her haymakers be incredible. Like she goes crazy, and I don't think she's gonna be a walk in the park. You understand what I'm saying? Like I think KCJ gonna go off. So and it's a possibility she could beat Swamp. You understand what I'm saying? So we definitely got to see how that one turns out. But I think that's gonna be a great battle. I think that's gonna be a great battle. I think it has battle with a night potential. You understand what I'm saying? So let's see. Old Red beat Shiny and her husband in one battle. You mean Shiny? You mean Shuni? God damn it! But yeah, Old Red and Shuni. That was a good one though. That was a good one. But Old Red definitely was throwing wild bars Fetty where I'm like, yo, them two gonna have to battle at some point. You feel what I'm saying? What female tough enough for Calico, Miss Hustle? I mean, we talking about in the ring though. We're not talking about personal relationships, but to go at somebody like Calico, yeah, you could throw Hustle in there. You could throw QB in there. You could throw E Hart. Those would be my top 3 girls to throw in there with dudes. Those would be my top 3: Hustle, QB, and E Hart. Because they, no matter the op, they not playing with nobody. Like they not gonna sit there and try to be friends with you or none of that. JC versus Jazz or Chef Trez. That could be an interesting matchup. Jazz versus JC. I kind of like that one. They both short as hell. You feel what I'm saying? That one is the... Oh, what can Cedar say against T-Rex? That battle was Fahrenheit. That ball was so trash. Yo. Hold on for a second. Hold on. Conceited versus Rex, because I was in the building for that one in Summer Madness one, right? Conceited went first. He's going crazy against Rex, rapping all these punchlines and going crazy. He said that Fahrenheit bar and got booed like a motherfucker. That has to be one of the biggest fails in battle rap. Like that bar was so terrible. Like, in this battle, they had to turn up the heat because it's Fahrenheit. Conceited, shut up. Like, yo, bro, what are you talking about? No, that was terrible. We don't give O-Ray his props for that. Facts, Tori Doe told Rich Dollars, what up, yo? And you know what's crazy? Tori Doe was trying to fight against Chess. She was trying to. She tried her hardest, but it was not enough. It wasn't enough. It wasn't enough. You feel me? And I like Tori Doe. I like her energy. She from Harlem, so she got that Harlem swag with her. You know what I mean? She dressed nice and shit like that. But with Chess, nah, it didn't work. It just did not work. And you know what's crazy? Chess is another one of them niggas, man. You can't just send any female in there against him. You got to send somebody who's going to be barking on him because in energy-wise, he going to turn up. You feel what I'm saying? So, E-Hart versus Suge, I think that would be dope. I definitely wouldn't mind seeing that. Definitely wouldn't mind seeing that. Trying to give the females they respect. If they lose, it should be a strike for them. It should be a strike for the men, especially if she a top-tier female. But it has to be a male that needs the look in terms of stock because... Yeah, it's going to be a strike as far as like, okay, they participated in the intergender battle. They beat the female, which I think that's the problem that men are expected to beat females. It might be a male chauvinist thing, I don't know. But men are expected to be better than females when it comes to this, and it's because of those aspects, because men naturally, men are more aggressive. You understand? So there's more things that we exhibit. Rusty with the $10 donation. I appreciate you, man, for real. Men naturally have these things over females. You understand? So it's common. Like people might say it's kind of like, I guess, unfair that males usually beat females in battles, but again, it's our natural thing. Like, I'm as a man, if I'm going to a rap battle against a female, I am not letting you beat me. I'm not. I don't care how many niggas I done lost to. If I'm going in there against a female, you're not beating me. No, I'm getting you out of here. Like, we're not playing that. I'm not doing that. Like, and it's no different than how men are when it comes to their ego. Like, yo, I'm not losing to a female. Like, no, we not doing that. We not doing that. I'm not losing nothing to a female. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I think that's the attitude most of these guys go into these intergender battles with, which is why the guys tend to win most of them. One day we got to get on here and we got to do a breakdown of these intergender battles. And that's what I want to start doing, right? I want to start doing videos more based on statistics. So I want to do videos breaking down intergender battles. I want to do videos talking about who got the most 3-0s and, you know, things of that nature. Like, I want to do more videos based on that to kind of give y'all a clear view on this battle rap shit. You understand what I'm saying? So we're gonna do that one day, especially with these intergender battles. You know what? If I had more time, for Queens and Kings, when is Queens and Kings? This is 17th. I might be able to pull it off. I might be able to get all of the intergender battles, watch them, and come up with a percentage of how many men beat women in these how many men beat women in battles. How many women? That sounded crazy. How many men beat women? No. How many men beat women in battles? I might have to I'm gonna see if I can put that together for y'all. You feel me? And you know, really just kind of bring the issue to the forefront. You know, but men win a majority of them, a good majority. You understand? There's times where the females beat the man, and it's like, God damn. Like, certain ones, but that's the thing, right? Certain ones to me are expected. Like, Shuni battled Fetty on We Go Hard. Shuni kicked his ass. Like, man, shouts to Fetty. I fucks with Fetty, but when I watched that battle, Fetty rapped, I'm like, all right, Fetty going off. And then when Shuni rapped, she just went crazy on him. Like, every single bar was just like smacking him. And I'm like, when you think about it, I would expect Shuni to win, because when we look at tier-wise, they might be in a relationship, but tier-wise, Shuni is top tier when it comes to females. You understand? And her top tier in terms of females matches top tier in terms of males, if you get what I'm saying. So, like, Shuni is somebody who's been around for a minute. She has 1 million view battles. She can possibly go in there and hold her own with the likes of the Surfs and the Verbs and the Hitmans and shit like that. And she was going against Fetty, somebody who still hasn't, you know, really made it to that main stage yet. So when you look at it on that level, it makes sense that Shuni would beat him. You understand what I'm saying? So, but it was a dope battle though. It definitely was a dope battle. You know, and you know it's crazy, they didn't pull no punches either. Like, they're together and was talking about like personal shit, like in past shit and stuff like that. That was just like, you know, crazy. So, you know, I think, you know, Shuni another one. She's another one that you could throw in there with some of the best. You understand what I'm saying? Misfit versus Arsenal. Yo, keep females away from Arsenal, man. Let me tell you, I seen Jazz throw out a tweet that she's 100% confident that Official will beat her opponent on Kings versus Queens. If Official has Arsenal, that is not going to be an easy battle for her. I don't know what Jazz is talking about. Arsenal is not a walk in the park. Have y'all not seen Arsenal last few battles? You've not seen him versus Twerk. You've not seen him versus Geechee. Arsenal has certain battles that I guess, you know, for whatever reason he may not take serious or he may not give it 100%. That's cool. But let's not forget who he is. Like, let's not forget the moments that Arsenal has given us. Like, Arsenal is not a nigga that's just gonna go in there and you're just gonna walk all over him, especially not official. And if, don't get it twisted, official is dope. Official is fire, but we talking about caffeine. We talking about this kind of closed room setting where you more so have to listen for bars. Now, I believe in terms of bars, official can be a better writer than Arsenal. But in terms of overall having better bars, I don't think so. I think Arsenal can really get in his bag and just wow on her. And Arsenal, he's battled a female before. So he knows how to approach these battles. You understand? I don't think it's going to be as easy as a battle. Like, if this is a battle that's on the card, if it gets announced, I would hope that people are not just going to sleep on Arsenal because they feel like he's trash when it comes to writing or whatever, or he's like, not that complex, or he's like basic when it comes to bars and shit. Because energy wise and disrespect wise, when he starts turning up and he gets in that zone, he's in that zone and there's no taking him out. You understand? And when he goes to battle official and he start wilding on her, I don't want to hear nothing. You feel what I'm saying? So if you battle, hold on. Shuni lost to Old Red, yeah, but if you battle E-Hard or a woman of that caliber, you shouldn't expect shit. You better wrap your heart out, no pun intended. Fetty got played. I don't think she fully examined how hard they was going, or he just was soft on explaining things. Random. What do you think about Gaddis coming back and battling Lady Caution on Gates of the Garden? That's, what's crazy? I haven't watched Lady Caution in a while. So that battle, I don't know. What I'm confused about is how the hell Gates was able to bring back Gaddis before Queen of the Ring was. That confuses me. You feel what I'm saying? And I'm not gonna put it out there, but I seen that and I was applying pressure to people. I'm like, yo, what's going on here? I'm not gonna say who though, but I definitely was on some like, yo, how did Gates get a Gaddis return before Queen of the Ring did? And I mean, shit. If they obviously got the right situation, but let me tell y'all, that card that Gates got is crazy. They have a huge card, so I don't know. It must have been some good bags floating around. They must have got a good sponsor or investor or something, but they actually have a altogether fire card. So who knows? They might have made the business work for Gaddis, and it might have been something that she was cool with doing. So shit. If it's gonna happen, then it's gonna happen, But I do want to see Gaddis back on, I guess you could say quote unquote the main stage. I mean, with all this caffeine and closed room shit, like that's a whole nother story. But I did think her comeback battle would be on a premier platform, or even if not Queen of the Ring, probably King of the Dot or RBE or URL. Like, I wouldn't expect to see Gaddis on a smaller league. You understand what I'm saying? So, but shouts to Gates for even getting that. That's going to be a good look for them. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it lets them, in terms of having, because they had females on the platform before, but for them to have Gaddis on the return is more so like a much bigger look. You understand? So, it's going to bring, more awareness to what they doing over at Gates and shit. So, let's see what happens. No Mercy. Why is the rumor that Dre Dennis your long lost brother? I don't know. I just posted on Facebook. I did the hashtag. What's the challenge that they doing now? Then and now, where you post a picture of how you looked before and the picture of how you look now. I posted that, and I posted a pic of me and Dre Dennis side by side. Hold on. That post went stupid. That post went crazy. I'm gonna show y'all that real quick. I be on Facebook wilding. I just be like I just be doing my thing on there. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all right now. Hold on. But yeah, like that's one thing about me with social media. Like I use it more so to joke around. See, the then and now challenge. that post went crazy. You feel me? But it's all jokes, man. Dre is my guy. Shout out to him. Um, it's crazy. I actually hit up Dre because we doing that trap versus We Go Hard card, and I'm gonna need him to kick some ass on there. So, you know, had to pull in the call, man. You feel me? Niggas was probably thinking like, yo, this not gonna be fair because Dre Dennis is Gates, but Dre Dennis might be Gates of the Garden because that's his league. But let's not forget, Dre Dre gonna hold a trap down when that call come in. You feel what I'm saying? So, shouts to Dre, man. And no Cortez disrespect. Yo, y'all be disrespecting Cortez. Yo, what I will say that Cortez last showing was him against Easy. He wasn't supposed to get his ass kicked like that. And Cortez did good. Cortez did good, but that wasn't enough, man. And Easy was talking that shit to him. You feel what I'm saying? Like it was a clear L for Cortez. It was a clear L for him. You feel what I'm saying? And you see, I don't think Cortez battled after that. You feel what I'm saying? So that surf battle is out the window. But Cortez be really good. Like him and Saga, Cortez was fire against Saga, like going crazy. You feel me? So Cortez just got to get back in that bag, man. That's really all he got to do. You understand what I'm saying? Like Cortez, he knows he's a dope talent. He knows when it comes to that pen, he can write some shit. But it's like, yo, like until y'all stand side by side, I'm gonna be under the impression that Dre Dennis is you. Yo, you know how many trap battles I'm there next to Dre Dennis in? Like go watch go watch him in chess. I'm standing right there with the snitch standing on Dre Dennis' side. You understand? But we got a lot of my bad, y'all. Shit. I was there at his PG when he battled Tink. I'm standing there right behind him. That's actually the first picture with us that kind of went viral. I think it was Newborn that posted on Twitter. He put a caption, when your URL battle so good, you had to go back into the future or something to see it again or something like that. You feel what I'm saying? But he murdered Diz. Yeah, Cortez. That was the start of Cortez run. That was Cortez run. First start when he battled Diz. He 3-0'd Diz and then just went on a tear, just smoking everything. I think that was the battle where he really like found his pocket and just started wilding on niggas. So but what other battles got announced for Kings versus Queens? They say an announcement for what was? Hold on, I don't think I see an announcement through. Let me see. Oh, C3 versus Rum Nitty? Oh, wow. Okay. Whoa. Hold on. C3 versus Rum Nitty. What? Nigga. That battle's gonna be crazy. C3 and Rum Nitty. Oh, man. Shit. That's going to be a good one. See, that is a better matchup for C3. I feel like C3 has a better chance of winning a battle like that. Do C3 really got a choking problem? Because what's crazy? I don't watch that much C3 stuff. I haven't seen many of C3 battles. Like, obviously seen the Tay-Rock one. You feel what I'm saying? But, I know C3 battles way more often than most females do. Because C3 got battles on Coliseum. You know what I mean? So, but her and Nitty, man. I know a lot of people been saying, like, yo, Nitty been taking a lot of battles. He oversaturating himself. I mean, he's still doing good in these battles that he's been doing. You feel what I'm saying? So, what was the battle that he did after the drugs battle? Was it Trufo that he battled? No, it was LL Cool G. Nitty did great in that battle. I mean, I thought El Kuji might have got him. You feel what I'm saying? But Nitty is still showing up and doing great in these battles. So until I feel like the amount of battles he's taking is putting like a damper on his performances, then I won't really feel like it's an issue, with him taking so many battles. You feel what I'm saying? So, I feel like he gonna beat C3 though. I feel like he gonna beat her like when he start doing all them name flips and having all them haymakers and all that other shit. Like I think he gonna go crazy on her. You feel me? I say Nitty 2-1. But I feel like C3 is gonna do good. Like I don't think she's gonna do too great. If she has a choking problem, then yeah, she might as well not even go do the battle because if she has a choking problem, she's gonna get 30. That'll fuck around and be body of the night. You understand what I'm saying? So, Nitty, he ain't been playing in these closed room settings. Like he been going crazy. So she better not show up unprepared. Like she bugging out. She do that. You feel me? He was the JC type when it came to battling, even on the West Coast. He don't know no other way. I never noticed that with Nitty for some reason. I never noticed him always taking like crazy battles. I just started seeing him do that. Matter of fact, when he battled King Jables on iBattle, that was my first time seeing him, I think, off of URL, aside from when he was on KOTD. I didn't even think he was a person that took small league battles. Because it's crazy. I hit Nitty one time to try to get him on the track. I think this was right before the Av battle. Yeah, I had reached out to try to get him on the track. And I spoke to him on the phone, and I tried to get him, and he was already off and running. He had hit me with a price that I was like, oh nah, I can't do this. So I'm like, nigga, we run a small league. Like, nigga, them days, them days ain't here yet. You feel what I'm saying? So, but shit, Nitty still be coming with it. So the fact that DNA don't get his respect for battling 27 times in a year without choking, I will never respect another person who takes mad battles again. DNA does it. Dre Dennis definitely does it. Dre Dennis throws Gates to the Garden events, and then it'll be like a 2-day event. He'll battle on both days. You feel what I'm saying? Like Dre, he getting to that bag. You feel me? So, it's certain guys that can pull it off. And they won't put a damper on their performance. You feel me? JC definitely one of them ones. I feel like there was a time where Chef Trez was kind of running around for a little bit, just taking whatever battles he could, and was doing great in all of them. You understand? It's only select people that do that can do it. Not everybody could. You feel what I'm saying? So, but Rum Nitty versus C3, man. Yeah, I got Rum Nitty 2-1. Man. You feel me? So, shit, that's really it, man. We got Surf and 40. We got DNA and Vixen. We got KCJ and Swamp. We got Nitty and C3. And shit, that's really it in terms of the drink so far. So, just be on the lookout. I'm gonna do more blogs as these announcements come. Now that I got my new streaming set up, I can go live a lot more often. Just like whenever something happens, boom, just turn on the stream and we good to go. You feel what I'm saying? But what else is going on? I seen all the bullshit this week, all of the blogs and all of the Instagram lives with the whole Surf, Hitman, and Mook and Math and Rex, and the Rex 15 Minutes of Fame interview, which they actually took down. I guess Rex had said some shit that niggas ain't like, but here's the thing, man. Y'all gotta chill out with all this extra wanting to be tough, fighting shit. Like, for what? Because somebody said something on the interview. Like, I guess it maybe it's certain words that trigger certain people. like Hitman didn't like being called, I guess, a quote unquote fun boy or whatever. I don't know what exactly Rex said about him, but it's just like wanting the need for niggas to feel like they got to be extra tough for battle rap. Like, yo, don't nobody really take battle rap niggas serious. You understand? Like, I'm talking about real niggas who be outside, who really be in the streets. Like, even though battle rap is one of like those raw forms of hip hop where it's like uncensored and people are coming in this shit fresh off the street, like battle rap niggas aren't looked at as like tough guys. You understand what I'm saying? Because it really don't be much happening, especially in terms of the dudes. You feel what I'm saying? Like when I see Surf talking about, you know, he'll pull up to Harlem on Rex, he'll pull up by himself. You're not pulling up to the east side of Harlem by yourself telling niggas that you have a problem with Rex. Like, you're just not doing it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I understand he Crip and, you know, this, that, and the third, but I know east side niggas in Harlem, especially, you know, people, neutral niggas, Crip niggas, and niggas who are affiliated with different stuff, and you're not pulling up on Rex Dolo in Harlem. Like, just not. You understand? Like, it sound good, and, you know, I guess to battle rap fans, but that is all the way untrue. Like, I can't see it. I can't see it. That's something, for me personally, when you put certain things out there like that, you gotta prove that. Like, because I don't see it, and I'm from Harlem. You understand me? Like, I got a good notion of what's going on out here, and that's not happening. That's not happening. I mean, you might pull up on Rex Dolo somewhere else, but to say that you're gonna pull up on Rex on the east side of Harlem just like you by yourself, like, and no, that's kind of weird to me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, niggas gotta stop letting battle rap make them forget, like, you know, that it's a real life thing out there. Cause just, you know, when I'm watching and I'm hearing certain things, I process things differently because I live in reality. You understand? I don't live in like this battle rap matrix. So when I see stuff like that, in my mind doesn't process it as, oh, this is just battle rap talk coming from Surf. It processes it as, yo, does he really think he's gonna pull up on Rex in Harlem by himself? Like, in his mind, does he really think that's, and I'm not saying this because I'm like, you know, I'm not affiliated with Dot Mob, Rex not my mans or nothing like that. I'm saying that because I know my area. I know Harlem. Like, in reality, not battle rap, in reality, I just can't see that happening. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm sure there was phone calls behind the scenes. They took the interview down. You know, I'm pretty sure whatever it was, Rex had to feel like he was wrong for the interview to come down. For him to call Uncle Ra and say, yo, you take down the interview, blah, blah, blah. Rex had felt like he was wrong in, you know, a certain sense. So, you know, if he was out of pocket, then he was out of pocket. But niggas gotta stop all this getting mad shit. Yeah, everything triggers Hitman. Hitman just go off at everything. You feel what I'm saying? And you know what? I respect Hitman coming out that way because Hitman actually beat niggas the fuck up before. You understand? Hitman then actually got into shit, you know, in terms of battle rap. So, you know, I ain't even mad at him. But it shouldn't feel a need. Like, once you get to a place where you like, you on wilding out and you know, get into like some serious money, you shouldn't feel the need to want to be tough all the time. You understand what I'm saying? We just seen niggas is on live in the pool with girls and, you know, shit like that. Like, you know, need to be coming back to this battle rap shit trying to prove something. You feel what I'm saying? Especially not publicly. You feel me? Like, there's certain situations that, like, especially you see how the interview got taken down. Situation like that, I'm gonna make a call privately, like, yo, what's the issue? You understand what I'm saying? And I forgot one of them said, I think it was Surf that said, no, it might have been Rex. No, it was Hitman that said he called Rex like 12,000 times, and Rex didn't pick up. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, I guess maybe that was his reason for, you know, going public with it and everything. But shit is never that serious. That shit was not that serious to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's just one of them things where it's just like, yo, niggas just all the overly gangster points, and then, you know, with Surf talking about Mook and the whole Math situation. Now Math got to do a blog and, you know, shit like that. It's like, and you know, it's crazy when I watch Math blog. Math had a valid point. Math had a very valid point. Like, if you going at it with somebody, you don't really want to drag other people into it. Like when you start, you know, bringing up the shit with Math and Mook, it was one thing to bring up, like, yo, something happened to Mook or whatever, but when you start talking on some, yo, I would have went, if it wouldn't have been no podcast, niggas would have lit that shit up and all that other stuff. Now is why a nigga like Math is gonna feel offended. You understand? And Math and Surf already have this, you know, back and forth shit that they do. I remember when Math said something to Surf on Twitter, Surf invite him to the Frank stand, and Math was said something along the lines of, didn't you have enough of that in jail or something like that. I'm like, oh, these two really, like, they really don't like each other. Like, and the disrespect just goes back and forth between them constantly. So, you know, it's just crazy. And my thing is, a lot of times these issues wind up getting settled in like 2 phone calls. Like, when I see this shit, I don't be falling for the show. You understand what I'm saying? I just don't. Because I look at it, then I'm like, all right, y'all can say all this tough shit now, but eventually somebody gonna call y'all. Whether it's battle rappers that call y'all to squash it, whether it's Beasley that call y'all to squash it, somebody gonna call y'all to squash this bullshit. You feel me? You'll be lucky if they ain't calling y'all to get a battle set up out of this shit. You feel me? Because once that type of talk goes on, then it's like, nigga, the battle done sold itself. You understand what I'm saying? So you don't really got much else to say to sell the battle. Like, people already seen a bad fallout, and that's usually all they need to, you know, want to see a battle. So, you know, niggas just gotta chill, man. Niggas just gotta chill. Take a chill pill, smoke some weed, go cuddle up with a nice woman. You understand? That's why I don't be in a bad mood. You understand what I'm saying? Like, happily married, I get enough to where, you know, I'm straight. Like, I'm always in a good mood. Like, that's my high right there. You understand what I'm saying? Like, being with my wife all the time and enjoying her company and having fun and shit like that. Like, you know, most def all the show, but Hitman's for real. Nah, Hitman definitely, you know, he's shown to be solid in everything he do now. Has he shown himself to be emotional and jump the gun in situations where he don't need to? Hell yeah. There's been plenty of times where he jumped the gun and said stuff on social media that he shouldn't have said, you know, that was unnecessary. But at the same time, you got to respect the dude that's going to square up and, you know, and be willing to fight. You understand? And Hitman is clearly one of them dudes that's willing to do that. So, you know, you can't have both, man. People want the authenticity from battle rappers. People want the battle rappers to actually be street and match the stuff that they're rapping about. But then if they're not, you're gonna call them a fraud. Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, when Hitman punched the dude in the barbershop for talking to his kid or, you know, whatever, that's who Hitman is. That's the type of person he is. Like, this is the type of shit he do. You understand what I'm saying? Especially your kid is, you know, being talked to by a stranger that you don't want nobody talking to your kid. Like, of course you're gonna do that. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, only storyline battle we need right now is Av versus Big K. I even seen that them two are kind of cool right now. Like, I think I seen them on Twitter talking about they would do a 2-on-2 together or some shit like that. So I don't know. You know what I mean? Hitman had a good point. He was quiet while Surf and Mook was talking, not amping, but Rex made him collateral damage. You're right about that. You're right about that. I 100% agree. I 100% agree. That first live that they did, yeah, it was just Surf and Mook, and then, you know, with the Rex, then yeah. Rex did kind of just throw Hitman in there for no reason. You understand what I'm saying? So, Hitman had valid reason to be mad about that. I can't. I got to give him that. He had valid reason to be mad. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know, Math, he had a valid reason to be upset. You know, especially, you know, when niggas like that done had some real beef, some squash they shit, and then you bringing random niggas into it like, yo, this shit was looking like Marvel vs. Capcom this week. Like, it started out with it started out with Surf and Mook, then you brought in Hitman, then you brought in Rex, then you brought in Math. Like, goddamn, who you gonna get D Chambers thrown in there next? You feel me? Like, it'll just be an all-out brawl with everybody. Like, come on, man, chill out. You feel me? And shout out to D Chambers. D Chambers makes some dope music. You feel me? Like, a lot of times he'll before he used to tag me in his music and shit, but you know, I always watch because he actually makes great music. You understand what I'm saying? So he got that gritty street, you know, give me that kind of like G Unit feel almost. You understand? So shout out to D Chambers. You feel me? You right. DNA should go on video and spray a machete with steel cleaner to up his believability. Yo. Oh, speaking of believability, y'all gotta watch a battle. Go watch Chris Dubs versus P-Eazy from the Unity event. It was a Trap versus We Go Hard battle. Chris Dubs had this fire bar about believability. Let me pull it up on my phone, matter of fact. I'm gonna pull it up for y'all right now. Why is Samsung Pay being pulled up on my phone? Hold on. I ain't bring up the bar for y'all because this joint was crazy. This joint was crazy. I know I had posted it too, but hold up. Hold up. Hold on.
Y'all are great parents and hope your kids grow up to be just like me. Let's state facts. Let's state facts, nigga. The fact that I ain't a statistic is a testament to me. Given I had to not be in them streets, literally had to find my way. But what's crazy is I really do love guns. But due to my demeanor, y'all don't believe I can find my Kia, let a non-spray. But y'all want to know what the funny thing about believability is? No one who ever got shot woke up and believed they was gonna die that day. So let's take a walk. No one who ever got shot, no one who ever got shot woke up.
No one who ever got shot woke up and believed they was gonna die that day. That's crazy. Man, listen. That was retarded. Go watch that battle when y'all get a chance, man. Go watch that battle. Chris Dubs versus P-Eazy. Man, oh man. That was one of the hardest. Like, when niggas talk that believability shit, like, that's the type of boss we need, man. You feel me? Like, and that shit invalidated everything that niggas be trying to say about Chris Dubs. You know, shout out to him. You feel me? Like, he one of them dudes that he waved the trap flag everywhere he go. Wild supportive to the brand. Me and him even, you know, put cars together. You know what I mean? So, you know, Chris Dubs, he's one of those guys that not just on the battle rap side, but on the business side, you know, making things happen as well. So salute to him, man. Salute to him. We got an event coming up too. November 21st, gonna be in Brooklyn. You know, it was a card that we put together when COVID actually first started. We was trying to get our card done. We this the thing, right? We was in the middle of putting the card together. COVID happened. We named it Quarantine. But when all the laws and shit started changing and everything started closing down, we couldn't do no event. So we were just like, fuck it, we're gonna cancel the event. So right now we're trying to rebook the card and everything. So, you know, we definitely gonna have our event on the 21st of November. I'm gonna, you know, put up the details when the venue and everything is out. So, you know, y'all be able to come through if y'all in New York and shit like that. But yeah, man, shout out to Dubs, man. Shout out to Dubs, you feel me? But I just wanted to come here, talk to y'all about this Kings and Queens joint. You know, dope event, dope card. I definitely want to see what other battles get announced. And I will definitely be tuning in when it happens. October 17th, Caffeine, you know, shout out to URL, shout out to Queen of the Ring. And me and the wife, when all of the battles get announced, we're gonna do a prediction blog together. You know, I know kings and queens, ain't no other way to do it. Ain't no other way to do it. We gotta do one together. And I told her, like, yo, when this card come out, we on camera. You understand what I'm saying? So I'll be back at y'all soon. I'm definitely gonna be tuning into them Twitch face-offs for KOTD tonight, and then tomorrow, East Coast part of the bracket. The bracket that matters. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but nah, salute the Poison Pen. Me and him had a good convo the other day. You know, just talking about a few things. He put this bracket together, and let me tell you, man, when it comes to matchups, Poison Pen is a beast, low key. Like, he knows how to put matchups together when it comes to styles. And what he did for this tournament, this Excel versus EDI, Headites versus Ty Law, Bonnie versus Show Off, J Murder versus Rich Dollars, yeah, these are some solid matchups. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm definitely gonna be tuning in tomorrow to see how this go. Like, there's the past 2 weeks I was missing the brackets because, you know, I usually be out doing other things, but no, I'm gonna try to set time aside both tonight and tomorrow so I can watch all this shit, because this the East Coast. I can't miss a damn thing, you feel me? So probably after the face-offs tonight, I'll go live again to, you know, talk about the face-offs and how I'm feeling about the battles, how I'm feeling about everybody, you know, going into the battles and everything like that. So, you know, just stay tuned, man. Make sure y'all subscribe, turn that notification bell on to get the notifications when I do go live. And shit, if anything, I'll see y'all tonight, man. No Mercy, Trap New York shit, NoMercyTV.com. I'll be at y'all soon. Appreciate y'all tuning in. I'm out.